Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this picture of a design, and I've done a couple of videos on this, but this one's a little bit different because of the fact that the word is a continuous word going down. Like you can see the H is going around the corner, the I is going around the corner. So it made it a little bit more difficult. I think I did it pretty good. My design's a little different than that. You could still change it by skewing it and making it your design and um, whatever you want to. So I just typed out the words and I made a box, and I'm just going to start over. So not to leave out any details, I'm going to take a rectangle and I am going to skew it by clicking and going right here. Now I'm going to click it with the pick tool. I'm going to control D. While holding down the control button, I'm going to flip it. So there's kind of my box. Now I need to finish my box, and I need those lines to be the same length and the same angle. So I'm just going to draw another line from there to there. And when I do that, I can pick it with my pick tool and get the four-sided cross and have it, or four-sided arrow. Now this one, I could just connect the dots. So go from the node to the node, and you have that looking box. Now, this is actually got more than one box, so it's like 6 frames. So before we do anything, I'm going to take a 2-point line, and it's going to tell you when you're in the midpoint, and then to the midpoint, and then go to the midpoint. So we're just dividing that. And I think we have it. Now what I want to do is I want to make those boxes complete instead of just lines. Let's see how big this thing is. Wow, it's huge. Let's make our nudge factor, uh, well, we'll just leave it big. Let's make our nudge factor with nothing selected. Let's make it 55. Now let's take the Smart Fill tool, set on any color, and just, so what I'm doing, I'm creating boxes. Where if you look here, I have 5 objects here, I have 6 objects, but see, these objects are broken lines. So now what I could do is left click, right click, and I'm going to grab this, and I don't want the words to be touching. So I'm going to take this first box. I'm going to go up to effects and contour. I'm going to try 0.3. Probably not enough. Because it's so big. Let's go 0.4. And then you just have to do this right here. Just go back and forth to apply, and you're going to get these boxes. Now, in this case, these boxes are touching. They're going around the corner where these are not. So we're going to try to adjust these. I'm going to select them all. I'm going to go to object and break the 12 objects apart. And then what I want to do is take my shape tool and just have it go to that node. Try to get them perfect. And one more time. So I'm just moving that node, kind of trying to keep the same angle. And if you held down the control button, it would probably help, but you can eyeball it. See, I'm a little bit short. So we'll go up here. So now I have those boxes. I'm going to go ahead and smart fill those boxes. And now I have different boxes with space between them. I'm going to put in no fill. Now what I need to do is Control K to break these apart. That broke the words apart. But I need the N to be broken in half. So what I'm going to do is take the design is left click, right click, and I'm going to take a 2-point line, holding down the control button so it's perpendicular. Then I'm going to split that in half, or about half. Now I'm going to take my Smart Fill tool again. Tell you what, let's do is move this down. Let's take the Smart Fill tool and fill in these spots. So I'm just going to nudge them over. Now this one I'm going to nudge over twice. And now I need to get rid of my wordage. Now I need to, let's make them black, take away that line, but group them together, Control G. Take these. What happened to my, I'm going to hit F4 on the keyboard. So somehow I got the is out. Not right. Let's just back up. Oh, it was behind my letters. So let me move this D. Well, let's just do that. Take the Smart Fill tool and fill that in. And because I'm nudging, it came out perfect. Now I can get rid of all this. Group this together, Control G. Group this together, Control G. Now here's probably the only really thing you need to think about when you're doing the envelope tool. I'm going to grab this design. I'm going to tell you what, make it black. I'm going to grab that. I'm not going to rotate it like you would think you would need to, but I'm going to go to the envelope tool and I'm going to swipe across and take away those two nodes and those two nodes. Then I'm going to swipe and select the whole thing. I'm doing that with the envelope tool. I'm going to right click and turn it into a line. Because if you don't do that, it's going to try to curve on you. And see, I'm just placing that on that line. Now I'm going to zoom in here. Now we're going to take this envelope tool. Don't forget to take away the nodes. Now this time I'm not going to turn it into a curve. But see what happens? It makes it a curve. So select it all and right click and turn it into a line. Let me get a little bit closer. Common sense thinks you'd want to rotate it, but you don't. It kind of messes it up. So let's take the shape tool and put that one up there. And because we made that line, the end matches, or it will in just a second. Let's zoom in here. When you look at that, now all you have to do is take your box away and you have that. Now, so thinking, well, let's go ahead and do thinking because it's a little different. I'm going to left click, right click, and this time we're going to break the I in half. So I'm going to take a 2-point line holding down the control button so it's perpendicular. And I'm going to try to sink that right in the middle. And now I'm going to use the Smart Fill tool. I'm moving them over twice this time so they won't be in the way. Now I need the other side of the eye. I'm actually going to hit it 3 times. Now we have those items. We're going to take this, make it black, and group it together, Control G. Take this one, make it black, Control G. Now let's get it over to our, the bottom two words are easy. So we're going to take the thinking, same thing, envelope tool, take away the 2 center nodes, take away those nodes, select all 4 nodes, right click and turn them into a line. And once again, you would think you'd want to rotate it to that, but you don't want to. So take your shape tool and see, by contouring, we have a space between them. I didn't get them the money there, but just get it close, then zoom in. And see, by doing it this way, that eye is going to go around the corner. And see, so it's half the eye. Bring it in. Envelope tool. Take away those 2 nodes. Those 2 nodes. Turn that into a line. Now, if you look, all 4 nodes are selected, so you need to select off of it. Put that there. And just get it close, and then you can always zoom in, because it's hard to see sometimes through the word itself. Now this, because it's at a different angle, you kind of maybe need to bring it out more, kind of make that match. And same thing here. Anyway, take away the box, because it really helps it show off. Now the other 2 words are just normal envelope tool. I could stop right now, but I'm going to go ahead and finish. So turn this word into an envelope. Take away those nodes, right click your mouse to the line, turn it into a line. It would actually help to have a little closer. And see, it doesn't matter what size your font is, because it's going to go inside that envelope. And I just got close. I don't know if I'm there. Kind of hard to see when you're doing it that way. And then the same thing with visual envelope. I just take away these nodes because it's not going to probably really matter, but if you're doing a curve, if you just take them away, it's a lot better. But see how they're all selected, so it'll move the whole thing? So deselect and then select the one you want to move. But it's funny, you can actually, and if you have Snap Tool on, which is right here, Snap Tool Object Guideline at Page, that's what I keep mine on. Because if you have Snap Tool Object, it's going to snap. I can't see, oh, there it is. Can't see the box. Oh, you know, I hit the box. Let me back up here. See, I'm hitting the box, but that's good. Looks good. So let's just take the box away now. And there you go. And then still Control G to group that. And you can still play with it by clicking there and skewing it more, skewing it this way, whatever you think looks the best. Anyway, I hope that answered their question, and thank you for watching.